All right, so here's some more work progress on the Dodge Dakota, the 1997. So we raised the pickup. Right now we had an issue with the brake lines were leaking and we tried to find out where they were. The easiest way to do this was lifting the bed so we can get right here. We also have an ABS issue, so we're hoping that the speed sensor that goes into the drive shaft right there, we already pulled that, we ordered one, it'll be in tomorrow, so we'll replace that. Hopefully that'll solve the issue on there. You have two brake lines, so it kind of tees off. You have the brake fluid, or brake line go there, it tee off, and then go to the both wheels in the back. So I thought that's where it was leaking. Now we found out with raising it that it's this line right here, and it travels down the frame, and yeah, it's leaking somewhere back there. So we're probably going to drop this tank. So the other issue is while we removed this or lifted this the bed, you can see where the fuel tank is. Above it, it kind of looks all moldy, just in that one section right there. So then we assumed that there was a leak. We did smell fluid. So then we saw right here, you got the fuel line right there, where the pump, it sends it to the truck. Then you have this line right here, that's for the EVAP. Pull this thing off. This thing feels, it's just like crumbling. This line is old. So when I pulled it, you see right there where it just came off. So it goes to the EVAP. Let's see if I can even see the line right there that it goes to. I saw it a little bit ago. So it looks like, yeah, right there, this little rusted line. So we're going to replace that. We're looking into replacing, to cleaning this all up. I mean, it's really dirty. Clean it up, replace that line, replace the ABS, fix this brake line. Unfortunately, this brake line probably goes all the way to the rear of the truck, all the way to the front. So replace that, and then hopefully everything will be okay. But that's our progress, and we'll keep you up to date with it. All right, so here is the old ABS, the speed sensor. This one, like I said, goes on the drive shaft, not drive shaft, the axle. And here's the new one that we got. It looks a little bit different. It's a little bit thicker right here and different right there, but it matches up where you plug in the wiring harness. I forgot to film it, putting it in, but there it is, the ABS right there. You got the there's the harness, yeah. You have this little metal cover that kind of houses it. So yeah, it's in there. We're going to see if that made a difference. Here is the new fuel pump. Also on the top right there, this right here is the filter. It comes with the filter. So I don't know, when we went to AutoZone, they didn't show that you could buy a filter. So I don't know if you just have to replace this whole thing whenever the filter is bad. If you look on the bottom, here is the screen. There's the screen on that one, really bad looking. But yeah, we're gonna put this in. This little lever right there is the float. Oh yeah, let me go and switch out this gasket on here. So you have the old gasket right here. Remove that. Put the new one on. And drop that inside. It was facing that way. And then you got this piece right here. Let's see. All right, so to loosen it counterclockwise, to tighten it clockwise. All right, so now that piece is on there tight. We have this wire harness that snaps in. You have the little red tab, clicks right there. Take that off. Let's see, where's that fuel line? It fuel line. It should just snap in. There we go. Now we're gonna check it out, see if it works. All right, so it cranked up with no problem. So it still has the ABS light on there, so it could be the part up in the front, but also we do have leaking brake fluid from a line back here that runs along the frame. So we need to replace this right here, the hose that goes, I believe it goes to this little metal piece that goes to the vapor canister underneath here. We're gonna have to drop this tank so we can get this brake line that goes down there. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. Need to replace the vapor hose for the EVAP and the brake line, and then we'll see where we're at. So the truck bed is back on there. My son, he cleaned the fuel tank. I don't know if you can see right inside here. So we replaced the brake lines, and then this right here is the hose for the vape, the EVAP hose right there. So that one, we just skipped that metal line and we went just straight from the fuel tank. Let me see if I can show you underneath where it goes. To the EVAP canister. I believe that's what it's called. You can see the line right there. It goes straight to that. That canister for the EVAP is bolted to the frame, so we just went straight to that. So that's our progress on the 1997 Dodge Dakota, with the brakes fixed, the fuel tank fixed, and the ABS light fixed.